The first game's away at Durham, a local derby. Are you excited for that?
Oh yeah, definitely. I think it's probably the best game that we could have got to start off with. Obviously everyone's excited, there'll be a lot of adrenaline, and we'd obviously want to put a big game out there so that people know that Sunderland are the team to watch out for.
You've obviously played alongside some of their players when you were younger at the Middlesbrough Centre of Excellence. How do you feel against coming up against friends? No friends when you cross the white line?
No, definitely not. I think I'm different mindset as soon as you cross the white line. Take no prisoners, to be fair. Just want to get the win and get the result however we can, no matter what it takes, to be honest.
Now, the last couple of seasons, you seem to have scored a few goals. Something like, 58 between the last two seasons, is that right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, probably something like that.
Is there any pressure on you to do the same again this season, Matt?
Yeah, I think there is in a way. Some people expect me to score. I think there's a few people that are starting to come watch the games because they've known I've scored. If I'm not scoring, then they're wondering why. So I think there is a big expectation, but I'll just do my best and try and get as many goals as I can.
You've also just been called up for the England under-19 squad. How do you feel about
that? Glad to be given the chance. Obviously, I had a bad injury to put me out the last one, so I'm pleased to be going to this one. And obviously, it's a Euro qualifier, so get 3 games under my belt, and hopefully get 3 games under my belt if I'm picked, and try and do my best and try and make my country proud, I suppose.
How do you think England will fare in that tournament?
We've played the 3 teams before, so we'll do a lot of work around what they do and how they play, and hopefully we can get the results and do well and get to the Euro finals again.
That should be very exciting. As a young footballer, do you look at some of the stars of the women's game, and obviously a couple of years ago you were probably idolising these players and now you're playing against them? How does that feel?
Yeah, definitely. I thought when I play against them I'd be a bit shocked to play against them, but it's just a normal game when I'm on the pitch. Obviously they're good players, so I don't want to give them any room to think that they're going to be better than us or the team, so just play how I normally do against them.
This season, what are your aims for the team and for you personally?
I think that as a team we want to have a good cup run, obviously, try and do as well as we can in the league, hopefully battle for promotion to get into the top league. For myself, just play to the best I can all the time for the team and do what I can to help us get them, obviously, the objectives that we want to do.
You've also got the backing of the men's club now. How important is that?
I think it's extremely important. As we say, it's a Sunderland family. It's nice to know that the men are taking interest in our game and helping the women's game progress as well.
How would you convince men's team supporters to come out? What would you say to them to convince them to come out and support the girls?
I'd say women can play as well as men at times. Technically, they can play well. Obviously, the physical aspects are the only difference. But women, people who come watch are surprised, and I think if they don't come, they'll never know.